that I'm not buying a car just because the society says I should. I know here in the US, owning a car is a basic need, but I refuse to rush into a car payment just so that I can just own a car. And if eventually I'll need one, I'll happily drive a reliable second-hand car while building my savings, because I'm not going to get myself into those car payments. I honestly don't understand how those car payment plan works, because I don't have a plan of getting myself into that. And then the third thing I promised myself is that I'm not trying to look rich before I become financially secure. You know, there is a big difference between looking rich and building wealth. And most people focus so much in looking rich, in looking wealthy, than building the wealth. So as someone who is more concerned with building generational wealth, I'm not going to try to look rich before I'm financially stable. The fourth thing is that I'm not upgrading my lifestyle every time my income increases. Like for now, once I start working, I'm not going to upgrade my lifestyle. You know, I'm not. I'm just going to live my life the way I am, like right now, because I think I have everything and I'm happy, you know. So I'm not going to upgrade my lifestyle. Maybe here and there are things that I'm going to do, you know, because I honestly want to change my wardrobe, you know, but I'm saving. I started saving way back because I want to change my wardrobe, but I'm not going to wait for that day when I get a well-paying job or when I start working. That's when I start changing everything. No, I'll have to open an account. I'll be opening an account to save for this purpose. If I want an upgrade, I'll have to save for it. Then the next thing that I made a promise to myself is that I'm not competing with people who have been here for years. No, I'm not, because we have those people who have been building their lives here for decades, and I'm just starting my journey. You know, comparison is a very expensive hobby, and I'm not going to get myself into that. No, I believe in my own journey. I believe we have our own destiny, and I'm not going to compete or compare with anyone else. Our journey is totally different. And then I'm not buying things simply because they are on sale. Just I said previously that in case I want something, I'll save. I'll start saving for that. I'll budget and then save for that. And I'm not just going to pay something because they are on sales. 50% off for something I didn't need is still spending money. So I'm not going to do that. And then the next thing that I promised to myself is that I'm not pretending to know everything. You know, like one day I'm here learning about credit scores. The next time I'm learning about taxes, insurance, and retirement accounts. You know, being an immigrant, it means that I'm on a full-time educational program. I need to learn. Like, I'm not going to pretend that I know everything. That is one thing that it has always helped me. Kukua fala, let me use that word. You just have to learn new things every day. And then I'm not sending the image of success back home while secretly struggling. You know, if life is challenging, I'll say it's